Welcome back. I'm Sean, co-founder of Pippa, and today in our video series, I'm walking you through the storyboard. This is the power page where you can make incredible changes to what your video will ultimately look like. When you first get to the storyboard page, you're going to be introduced to this screen, where it gives you a brief overview of what your shot cards will look like before and after generating images. Take a second to review all of these numbers. We're going to look at them together as we go through this video. Okay, and welcome to the storyboard. We have all of our cards shown, and I'm going to go through them part by part. At the very top, you have your shots, characters, elements, and scenes tab. This is where you can quickly see all of the different assets that are going to be used for creating your video. The scenes is, of course, any scenes that you created on the People and Places page. Elements are the elements that you may have created on the People and Places page, or specifically with editing an individual shot, like we did in the prior video. Characters are your 3 characters that are going to be used throughout all of your images, and they'll also be denoted later on your shot cards. But let's get into how to work with a shot card. A shot card is essentially all of the information related to a single video that gets put in a larger animation that you create. At Pippa, we create animations by stringing together sometimes dozens or more of different videos to make a long-form animation. The magic here is that we are tying all of these together with the same characters, the same settings, and the same story. And we are timing them on a composer with your story so that they change at the right time based on the cadence of your story. This is a place where you can view every single shot at once, and it's important to understand what you can change here. Let's start by focusing on shot 1 and what you can see on this card. Now, you have your buttons at the top just like you had on the composer. Redraw will redo this image. Animate will turn this into a video. Details brings up the detail view, and the prompt doctor allows you to recraft the prompt. Similarly, you have the same editing tools that you had on the simple composer view. AI edit, AI paint, camera angles, adding elements, and voiceover. In addition to those, you have callouts whenever an element is used. The magic lantern is not called out on this scene. And you have focal points. You can see that spark is the first focal point of this image, while down on shot number 7, spark and Luna are shown, and then you have them both in the image. Going down even further, here you have spark and the mouse, and you can see spark and mouse showing up in the image. Now, those are the basics of this screen. Then you have the viewer. You can see that we've created 2 images. We have image 2, and with carousel, we can see image 1. And you can see the difference here is the moon in the background, which we added with the add AI paint function. We also have the thumbs up and thumbs down button. Now, if you click thumbs down, you will get an opportunity to regenerate this image for free. But be careful, you only get 4 free regenerations per project. Finally, you can delete this image. It doesn't delete the whole shot, but it deletes this image in the carousel. Up top, you have the upload image, where if you create a new shot, you can upload an image directly that you want to use. You can copy this to make a duplicate of this shot, or you can eliminate the shot altogether. Next is the details pane. The details pop-up is where you can see behind the scenes on how your shot is being made. We'll go through this piece by piece. First, you have your image references. Here you can see that spark is being called out, and it's using the shot image for the video. If you added Luna or the mouse, it's going to add them right here and make them active. So if you create a new image, they'll be added in, and if you create a video, they'll be used. You also can click on elements and add the element in directly. Also, if the images aren't here, you can import new images, you can upload, or you can generate a brand new image from scratch. Import pulls it from your library, Upload pulls from your computer, and Generate generates brand new. Next, you have your image and your video direction, where you can describe what you want to see have happen in the image or in the video. And don't worry about being perfect at making prompts. We take your input and we reformat it so that the prompt is exactly what the model is looking for. Next, you have shot options. You can choose the image framing, so what sort of camera angle you want. You can choose the background, and you have an option to change environmental shots, the location, the lighting, the time of day, and the atmosphere. Although Pippa will fill out all of this for you automatically, you can change these, and your changes will override whatever Pippa had in originally. Once you're finished with your detail, you can generate these images or animate or move forward to the composer. If you want to bulk create your images, you can do that by clicking the Redo Images button up in the top right. If you want to redo your prompts, say you change something very critical about your story, you can redo the prompts. And finally, this button, Animate with Composer, will take you to the composer screen. I hope this preview of the storyboard gives you a little insight to some of the power uses that are available on the storyboard page. This is where you can fine-tune your shots and make them exactly how you want, so that when you animate your video, you will get a product that was exactly what you were looking for. For now, I'm Sean, co-founder of Pippa, saying thanks for watching, keep having fun, keep creating, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.